Witam wszystkich w kolejnym odcinku serii Zagrajmy w Wasteland 3. Zapraszam do oglądania. W poprzednim odcinku udało nam się pomóc naszemu doktorowi. Dzięki temu zyskaliśmy do naszej siedziby doktora. A co dalej? No to zobaczymy. Dobra, gdzie nas jeszcze nie było? Dobra, musimy iść tutaj. To jest jakaś kupa śmieci, to zbierzemy. Trochę złomu. Generator lasera, czyli zawsze coś ciekawego. Jeszcze pojemnik tu jest. No, trochę pieniędzy. Dobre i to. Czyli to tutaj prowadzimy, dobra. Otworzymy te drzwi tutaj, bo możemy. A ciekawe, co tu jest w ogóle. Takie jakby muzeum to było. Tak jakby nie było prądu, no właśnie.
Yeah, this whole place is a gloss. But who wants to hear all the ugly details?
Na razie nie dam rady tego otworzyć, bo wymaga to zasilania, którego niestety nie jesteśmy w stanie naprawić. A to jest Muzeum Dziedzictwa Colorado, okej. Ale najpierw idziemy do szeryfa.
Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs.
How does it feel
Families
now?
taken hostage.
Sędzia Silas Watkins.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know they are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve after, to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plains. If we as much as...
And let's be honest, Judge. You kind of...
No, I do not. I only do what the law commands.
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your own...
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce them for some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't minor infractions like public drunkenness or proceed. Indeed.
Murderers!
Czyli tutaj są dosyć ciężkie kary. Dyby. I też wieszania.
If it's too dangerous for you, Marshals, maybe I should go in there myself. Sheriff Dave! Marshals! Finally! I was beginning to think you were never going to help. Hold on now. You aren't marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, I... Forgive me. I am under considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and the marshals will give me no... I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them. And when. That may be, but my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. We have been longtime allies of the Patriarch and supporters of all he stands for. Surely that should be given some consideration. I suppose not. We are all equal in the eyes of God, as they say. I am just frustrated. That is all. It doesn't seem that anything is being done. My name is Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families. But now they and my little brother have been kidnapped by those good-for-nothing Dorseys, and I fear for their lives. We are the founding families of Colorado Springs, descended from the survivalists who came together after the deluge of fire and helped the Patriarch build a stronger Colorado. I'm proud to trace my lineage back before the war on both sides of my family. Someone let the Dorseys into town, and the savages have taken my family hostage, along with a good many others, and retreated to the Garden of the Gods. I came here to demand that Sheriff Daisy immediately mount an expedition to save them, but her marshals keep putting me off. No, they rebelled against the Patriarch before I was born. Well, you look capable enough, but I don't know you from Adam. Why, you might be robbers or bandits. No, thanks all the same, but I think I'll continue to wait on the proper... Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave until you speak to me.
We should build some more watchtower.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers? We were told to expect you.
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Quan. Reports. The Dorsey raid really tore up. Don't blink. It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace. Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Dobra, jest szeryf Daisy.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this. I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages. Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he?
Urwi
Anyway,
połciu.
yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I
Tego
mean.
jeszcze nie słyszałem. Urwi
But
połciu.
question him first, you hear?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
That girl, you think I ain't heard her yapping? But I got a couple of 50 other people yapping at me. Tell you what, though. Her people are 100 family folks from the fancy side of town, so they got some pull. You can do me a big favor and kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you take little Miss Wesson with you when you go to save them. In fact, I'm gonna insist on it. I need that girl out of my hair. I'll let Lipinski know you're bringing her along. He won't let you into the garden without her. Don't worry. She knows which end of the gun the bullets come out of. Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
Dobra, jest tutaj coś ciekawego, co moglibyśmy zabrać? Chyba nie.
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families. As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. So, I am ready when you are. It's a project of the Ward family, a showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs leads the world in science. But there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious. Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
No. But I have hunted. There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate. At last.
Dobra, mamy nowego towarzysza. Lucia Wesson. No dobra, trochę tutaj zebraliśmy. Tu nie możemy wejść niestety, a to będzie właśnie trochę sprzętu. Ale to na razie nie dla nas. Dobra, tu jest jakiś stół. Pewnie przesłuchanie. Dobra, wychodzimy.
Hey, Rangers! I hope you die slow! Like that welcome party at the lake!
Please, my boy! You don't look like
Co tu się dzieje?
marshals. Do you work for the patriarch? Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you. I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much. Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever. Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters, one by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us, and I'm gonna lose him too. Please, help my son.
Dobra, spróbujemy go może uratować. Ale ciekawe co on zrobił.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind. Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food, some kindness, and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. I should have talked to her first. We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorsey's gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives. I thought it was too harsh, but what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance. Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. I wonder if it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid, but that'd be a lie.
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process. Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me. I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. My folks made sure I could hunt and fight. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Sure didn't turn out like I hoped. No, I was never no desperado, but if I'm to die, I'd at least like us talking to you.
Dobra, z sędzią porozmawiamy.
Rangers, what brings you here? His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience. You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damaged prop. That's the price in Colorado dollars.
Dobra, zapłacimy za to. Jesteśmy w stanie inaczej tego załatwić.
This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. Any further infractions, you should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news.
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next. What? Are you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger? Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Dobra, uratowaliśmy.
You rangers are heroes. I'm gonna tell everyone what you did for my son. Thank you. Thank you.
Dorsey lives. He'll kill you all.
No dobra. Musimy wyeliminować teraz do rodzaju z ogrodu bogów. No i mamy poziom. Tylko spens, ale dobre i to. Spostrzegawczy się i damy. No i sporo punktów umiejętności. Damy jej handel na maksa i zwiększymy jej jeszcze broń automatyczną. Dobra, cechy.
mercy on your souls, Colorado.
Dobra, tutaj możemy głębokie kieszenie, czyli skróty +1. Pancerz, to jako twardzie, a okaz zdrowia, kondycja większa. Błyskawiczny refleks, czyli uniki. Utwardzone ciało, a z broni automatycznej dziurawiący strzał. Bądź walka bez broni. Niespodzianka z Shaolin. Jeszcze mała broń palna. Szatkujący strzał, handel. O, jeżeli kupisz więcej przedmiotów zamiast jednego, otrzymasz 20% zniżki, to by było ciekawe. Ale to też jest dobre. Akcja ratownicza. Dobra, akcja ratowniczą biorę. To nam się bardzo przyda. No dobra, to by było tyle, jeżeli chodzi o nią. Dobra, gdzie są te ogrody bogów? Dobra, tam musimy iść. Do ogrodów bogów.
The deluge of blood is coming for you.
Lucia ma rewolwer. Dobra, jakoś ją ubierzemy. A tutaj damy teleskop. Pierwsza pomoc będzie jeszcze większa. No dobra, mamy psiaki, raczej jednego psiaka dodatkowego. Szeryf lupiński.
Well, much as my apologies, Miss Weston. I meant no disrespect. It's the Garden of the Gods. Rocks, experimental nope. No room for amateurs in this town. You hear?
Dobra, idziemy.
No room.
Hello? Whoever just came up from the city, come in. This is Bellamy Ward. There are Dorseys all over the garden. I'm pinned down on a high ledge. Can you reach me? Oh, thank God. I'll call out if I see you, as long as it's safe. Hey! You on the ledge! Hands up! Oh no. They found me.
Dobra. Musimy go uratować. Niewrażliwość. Muszę chyba to wyrzutnią rakiet. Karabin wyborowy. No, spoko. Opłaciło się. Dobra, tak, karabin wyborowy to trzeba dać snajperowi. To jest 35 na 49. No, dużo lepiej. Dobra, zobaczmy, czy da się jeszcze zmodyfikować. Nie. Nikomu nie możemy go już naddać. No, nieważne. Aj, ale jestem głupi. Już wystarczyło to tylko kliknąć. A tak to zmarnowałem pocisk. No, już widzę dorsejów. Nie! Czemu to nie strzeliłem? Bożeż. Jezus, jeszcze nie znam tej gry aż tak dobrze. Dobra, idziemy.
You don't want to do that! Oh, yeah? Why not? I don't see... Hey! Where did you come from? Back the hell off, or you're dead!
Dobra, chcę ich zabić. Nie będę się bawił. No dobra, dobrze dosyć poszło. No i dobra, jest prawy trup. Tu się przemieścimy. I obronę klikniemy. No dobra, jesteśmy przygotowani. O cholera. O cholera. Oni są naprawdę mocni. Dobra, muszę tego załatwić. Dobra, jeden mniej. I mam za mało punktów, dobra, obrona. Dobra, udało się go załatwić. Dobra, musimy się przemieścić. Nie musimy tego zabić. Dobra. Spopielony dosłownie. Dobra, trup. Kurczę. Poza zasięgiem, to musimy się przemieścić. Nie, musimy ożywić. Jeszcze jeden tu jest. Nie zauważyłem go za bardzo. Oczywiście pudło. A i nie trafiliśmy. Jeszcze koniec amunicji. Dobra, to na razie nic nie zrobimy. Tu się uleczymy. Dobra, nie trafili. Także mamy szczęście. Dobra, nasz pies zabił go. Jeszcze tego jednego. Dobra, i atak specjalny. No, głowa oczywiście. Koniec.
Oh, God. Did the Patriarch send you? I'm sorry. I need to warn you. The Dorseys are gathering up ahead between the gateway rocks.
Bellamy! Bellamy, look at me. Have you seen my family? Are they here?
Lucia? I thought you were with your family. Oh, thank God you're not. Thank God. They went up ahead with their hostages, but... Lucia, I heard gunfire and screaming. You need to be ready for the worst.
If they've done anything to my people, I'm going to end them all.
Please do. I'll tell whatever I can to help. It's not much, but... My name is Bellamy Ward. I'm a scientist. I invented the solar collectors and experimental farms on top of the rocks. I was calibrating the solar arrays when the Dorseys came through here, herding their hostages with them. So I hid up here and kept out of sight. They're savages. Animals. They beat those people. Laughed at them when they begged for their lives. The kids were screaming, so they beat them too. Then they dragged them all further on, toward their camp. God, no, I was stalling for time. If I had a few hours and the right chemicals, though, I could have prepared quite a surprise for them. A while ago, we found some old, non-functional solar panels from before the deluge of fire. I couldn't figure out their function at first, until I recovered a microcircuitry board and developed a laser spectrography process. I realized that I could help solve some of the electrical generation issues that have always been a problem for the city. I think they took everyone to their camp, just past the Gateway Rocks.
What about my family, Belle?
Last I saw them, they were all right. They were scared and a little banged up, but they were still alive. You saved my life. I won't forget it.
Dobra. Musimy pozbierać teraz szybko rzeczy. Cholera, zużyłem apteczkę, a i tak umarła. Idziemy tutaj, zbierzemy tu kupę śmieci. No trochę tego jest. O, kolejny karabin wyborowy. Dużo amunicji, także czeka nas chyba ostra walka. Dobra. W tym odcinku to będzie tyle. W następnym będziemy dalej szli do ogrodu bogów. Będziemy chcieli pokonać tych Dorzejów. No i tyle, to w następnym odcinku. Do zobaczenia, cześć!